You gotta pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole. Today we're ranking Finntroll, the mighty Finntroll blackened folk metal band from Finland who sing in Swedish. Bit weird, but the band's weird, so fuck it. Get your big muddy sticks out, hide under a bridge, and clobber those fucking people that try and walk past, because they gotta pay the toll. Alright, so I feel really low down. Oh, I'm sinking into the abyss. We need to adjust this. There we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, we're going to be ranking Finntroll's albums from my least favourite all the way to my favourite. Now, this is a band which is very, very odd, very, very whimsical, and very, very just fun. It's a fun, good time. It's similar to in vein of like Korpiklani, but a bit more serious. But it still has those fun moments moments of just dancing around a campfire, just completely drunk as fuck. And it's a lot darker because it is more black metal vocals, which I much prefer. So if you're looking for a folk metal band which is a bit more of an edge, then Finntroll has you covered. So let's get in with my least favourite, and this is the only album I'm not really big into at the moment. I don't really like it. Maybe it comes as a shock to some people who really love it. And I've seen some people online say it's their favourite, but fuck them, this is my list. Bloodswept. That's right. It's my least favourite art. I just think it just doesn't have the folky elements of, it has some cool looking troll things on it, cool weapons, but not as good as the other arts. And I just feel like the music itself, every single song sounds the same on this album. The whole sound of it sounds the same. It's the weakest production, I think, as well. And overall, like, when I'm listening to this album, it just all blends into one. That's my main complaint with this album. Maybe it's a problem with me and not the album, but it falls at the bottom every time I listen to the discography. It's always at the bottom. Now, there is some standout moments, they have the fucking banjo. The banjo is fucking awesome. But again, even with the banjo, the whole sound of it just is kind of weak. It has a weak sound throughout the album, so I have to put something last. This is easily my last place. All the others is a toss-up, because I love all the others. So, easily last place is Bloodswept. Has catchy moments, but every song is just kind of fun, upbeat, catchy, and that's rinse and repeat the whole fucking album. There's no kind of changes, there's no epic parts, there's no whimsical, fantastical, folky nature, there's no vicious black metal. It's just the same fucking formula the whole way through, so there you go. Next up is the latest one. I'm going to have to read this. Vard. I really love Vard. Some people say this is the worst one. Nah. This has some longer songs. It's got the more vicious black metal vocals in it. I feel like it's probably the most epic album. It is probably the most epic album they've done. I love the new kind of darker sound Finntroll have been doing on some of the later albums. I think this one is a step up, in my opinion. Love the style of it. It's very epic, and I would easily play this 100 times over Bloodswept. So, there you go. I'm going to rep the newest album. I think it's pretty good, but it's still only this low down on the list. Next up, we move into Jordan's Jup. That's correct. All these names are going to be fun to pronounce. This is the most black metal sounding album. It's just got the most darkest feel on it. It's the most somber. This may rise higher on my rankings, but this is probably the album I've listened to the least. But each time I listen to it, I'm like, whoa. They're going for a whole different scene on this album. There's a whole different mood, style. It's going back to like the debut kind of style, the more black metal stuff. And I like it. It's a more darker pace and sound for the band, that it kind of stands out in the discography. Some people may have this number one because of that. You'd think I would, but I like the kind of folky and black mixed together with Finntroll. If it was just black, I'd go for a different band. No, but this is an album I really need to just dive into more, and I feel like it will grow on repeated and repeated listens. At the moment, it's coming here because I'd say the complaint with it is, yes, it has my favourite style and sound, but the songs themselves aren't as memorable as some of the ones to come. So that's why it's here. Next up, number 4 is Natford. Yep, some people's favourite. The album that I would recommend to first-time listeners. because this is the one with the most hits on. This is the most fun, the most rambunctious, the most energetic. This is the album I heard years and years and years ago when I used to be big into folk metal. But re-listening, it's probably the one I've played the most, and I'm kind of burnt out on it, which is why it's only 4th on the list. But I would say for newcomers to check this out, I mean, Trollhammerin! You just gotta be drinking a bunch of fucking mead, dancing around, pissing on bonfires. It's so fun, this album. My problem with the album, it's a bit too fun, a bit too goofy. The whole album, the whole way through, is very goddamn goofy. And I feel like they struck a nice blend, a nice mix of the black and the folk on other albums, whereas this one is just kind of... It's fun, though. It is the most fun Finntroll album, so I would recommend it first-time listeners, but repeated listeners, I feel like there's better albums, which is Niflind. Lie. Oh, Niflind is the perfect Natford. It has the more darker sound. It's still catchy. All the songs are fun. I don't think there's a dud on it. It's pretty much just solid the whole way through. I could have it higher because of that, but yeah, no, I just feel like it's the perfect mix. The only reason it's not higher than the other two is because I listen to the other two way more, and the songs on the other two I just prefer more, you know? But Niflind is an absolute classic, perfect album, and there's not much more to say. I love it. Coming in at number 2 is Jackton's Tid. Now, talking about perfect, this has got that folky sound. This has got that just, you're in the woods with the trolls, dancing and singing. It's got that kind of fun nature of Natford with the darker edge. Not quite as dark as Niflind, but still got the darker edge. But the songs are just so catchy on Jackton's Tid. I almost put this number 1 just for the songs alone. And the songs, the first half of this album is majestic. The first half's fucking banging. My problem with this album is I feel like the latter half is nowhere near as good as the first half, but it has so many epic parts, so many cool kind of acoustic moments and just epic, just scenes in the album. It's hard to not put it high, at least number 2 or number 1, and for me it's number 2, because my number 1 is just unbeaten. It's the debut, Midnatans Widunda. Yep, every single album name is ridiculous. From the album cover, with the creepy ass troll in his eyes, and it looks like it's part of the moss. I knew it was going to be good. One of the darkest albums. Has folk in it, but not overblown like Jackton's or Natford or anything like that. This is the album the vocals sound the best. They sound the most ravenous. They sound like a troll is singing to you, and that I love. Sounds like a group of trolls are singing to you. And I fucking love it. It's not the longest, but I think that's in its favour. I think some of the other albums kind of drag on a little bit too much, whereas this is a nice compact time. My problem with this one would be that I feel like the hits and then the standout songs, I feel like they're better on Jackton's Tid, but this is an overall package. It's just better. So I'd rather throw this on from start to finish and I have a much better time. And I feel like the vocals are better. So overall, Midnatans Widunda, sounds Australian, is my favourite Finntroll album of all time. Did you pay the troll toll? Because you're not getting in the boys' hall otherwise. Let me know what you thought down below. What do you think of Finntroll? Do you agree with my ranking? It's probably a weird one because a lot of people have Natford top or Jackton's, and I really wanted to put Jackton's top, but it falls off later on, I think. To me, anyway. So, let me know down below, and we'll see you again on another Quest for Metal.